Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello and welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Of course, y'all know I love to always mention our Thursday night live streams. Thursday night is where it goes down. This is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness. You don't want to miss the Thursday night live stream. Listen, y'all, I'd love to see you there. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes, y'all. If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button. Y'all hitting that like button. Are y'all rocking with your girl? Y'all hitting that like button? All right, y'all. I'm just checking, just doing a check. All right, let's get into the topic of this video. I want to talk about the fact that narcissists don't really have the ability to discard. Okay, I've said it in videos before, but they just don't have the ability to do that. And the reason why is, I guess there are a few different reasons, but the truth is that they just don't. Whenever a supply is discarded, if it's a discard that's going to be permanent, 9 times out of 10, the narcissist did not do that. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about it. What you're dealing with when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with someone that is basically primarily operating off of ego. Okay, these are people that, of course, they need other people to validate them. They need other people to, lift them up, and they need to have a circle of toxic enablers. Okay, now I want to say this: narcissists will lead you to believe, and they will hang that we're breaking up or they're divorcing you. They will hang that over your head 24/7, to keep you in line and to control you. Okay. And that is done to make you believe that they don't need you. Right. That's the psychology behind it. Okay. It's a reverse psychology type thing that they do to you. That's how they play with your mind, is they want you to believe that they don't need you, that you need them. So they will hang that like over the relationship or the addictionship constantly. And that's by design, especially if you've been with them for quite some time. But the truth of the matter is that the narcissist does not truly discard supply. Most narcissists just do not have that ability. Now, the reason why is because narcissists collect people. Okay. And in their mind, they're always thinking to themselves, I know that I'm going to always have supply dropping off. I'm always going to have a revolving door of supply. So therefore, they need to put people in what we call a collective, in a harem, so to speak, so they can go back and pull on those supplies when they get ready. Now, here's the kicker right here. Now, a narcissist may have their plan going just like that. They don't want to discard you. They're not going to discard you. They don't have the ability to do that. But what they will do is they will do things in the relationship to cause you all to take breaks. Okay? This is what they do in order to basically get around or to fulfill that boredom threshold. So they'll create an argument. They will do something that they know that you hate. They will do whatever it is that they need to do to create space in the relationship with the intention that they're going to come back. This is why they always leave you most of the time with no closure. That is very important in their whole scheme of things, because if they leave you with no closure, then what they're doing is they're leaving the door open, so to speak, for themselves. All right. That's what they love to do. So when they leave and you're like, well, we never had a conversation, we never talked about this and that or whatever. And the narcissist is fully aware of what they did and what they did not do. But that's the whole plan behind it, because they know that they're going to want to come back. And I know y'all going to testify. Some of y'all, the narcissist didn't circle back through for months. Some of y'all, it just took a matter of days and weeks. Some of y'all, it took excess of several years. But the moral of the story is this. is that when you are dealing with a person that depends on other people for them to live and to thrive, those types of people, like a narcissist with a personality disorder, because of that and the pathological cycle that is ingrained in the disorder, they're not going to get rid of you. They're going to create space in the relationship. You know, they're going to do things to make you feel like they're gone. You know, they're going to ghost you. And some of y'all have gone through that, where they just basically ghosted you for 2-3 days, ghosted you for a whole week. You know, they did things like that. And when they're ghosting for a whole week, that's like we call that like a light discard. Although, you know, narcissists do not actually do the discard. But the person that actually does the permanent discard is actually you. Okay? Because the narcissist, and in their minds, you belong to them. Okay? This is another reason. You belong to them. I don't care how long you all have been divorced or how long you've been broken up with that narcissist. In their minds, you still belong to them. And some of y'all went back and y'all were with that narcissist, and it might have been a private moment between the two of you. And the narcissist said to you that you will always belong to them. That's what they said. They said that you will always belong to them, that guess what? It doesn't matter where you go and what you do, that you will always be theirs. They meant that. Yeah, they did. These birds meant that thing. Yes, they did. So when you think about it and you think about how they behaved in the situation, and you go back and you think about the fact that, you know what? We never did have a discussion about, you know, what was going on. They never did give me closure, left you reeling right there. No closure. That's on purpose. That is on purpose. They don't want to ever close a door. They don't. And the reason, and another reason why they don't want to close a door is because they don't want you to move on, to heal and become whole, because they know if you do, that's one of the scariest things in the world to them, because they know if you do that, there is no chance that they're going to be able to return to you. But they just don't have the ability to discard you. They just don't. Whenever it's over and it's a finality put to that thing, it's usually you, or, you know, it's going to be the supply that says, no, I'm not going to do this with you anymore. I'm not going to have these conversations. I'm not going to do any of that. But they will threaten you with a breakup. They will threaten you all day with a divorce. They will threaten you. And some of them will actually go through with it. Some of them will actually go through the divorce and everything else. And then I know y'all gonna testify. You found yourself probably maybe a year or 2 years after the divorce, they done supposedly moved on with the other supply. They back over there calling you, trying to figure out what you're doing, trying to get in your business. Yes, they do that. Even with another supply, they're still circling back through. And the reason why is because they never get you out of their mind. They just go on to another supply, but they don't ever move on and heal because they believe that you belong to them. So if a person believes that they have ownership over you and that you belong to them, then what that means is that if they own you, how could you ever leave them? Or how could you ever exist without them? Because to them, you are their property. Make it make sense. It doesn't. It does not make sense. So the insanity behind the whole discard is just what it is just a part of the abuse cycle. Narcissists don't discard. They just take breaks. Okay. Now, how many breaks and how permanent the breaks will be is determined by you. Okay. Because if you're not going to take the breaks anymore, if you're not going to play this game with them of going back and forth, going in and out of your life with no closure, you sitting there like, what is happening? You know, what's going on with this situation? If you're no longer willing to do that, then you put an end to it. But the narcissist is going to keep on taking you around that merry-go-round as long as you will go with them. They're going to create space, not a discard. Okay. Most narcissists are not able to do that. The only way that you will ever see a narcissist maybe discard and never come back is that you actually did something to them that horrified them. Okay? Or perhaps you exposed them during the love bomb stage. And in situations like that, sometimes what you will see is that the narcissist, they don't have the ability to circle back because you basically damaged them so much that they're afraid that if they ever came back, that they probably wouldn't make it through it. Now, if you are able to do that, you're a bad one. Okay? You are. But for the most part, no. A narcissist doesn't. The truth is they don't discard. They just create space and situations to cause breaks in the addiction ship. Okay? All right, family. So just wanted to get this out here so you all understand what's happening with them, and you understand that this is the way that they operate. And don't let them take you around that circle over and over again. Put a stop to it permanently. You have the power to do that. All right? So you take good care of yourselves. I love you all, and I will see you all on the next video, family. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.